Space Chronicles, in partnership with the European Space Agency.
The sky is my passion. I want to push the boundaries of sky and space. Now I'd like to discover space.
When I was little, I dreamt, like many children, of becoming an astronaut and an airline pilot. I couldn't be a pilot because I didn't pass the exams when I was 16, but I still wanted to be an astronaut. Now, here at the college, this project has helped me achieve a part of that dream.
Here at the Space Center of the Technology Institute of Lausanne, Igor, Deborah and around 20 other students are taking their first small steps towards exploring the final frontier. The students are creating the Swisscube, the first entirely Swiss-made satellite. It belongs to a specific family of satellites, the Cubesat.
It's a small cube, 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. It can weigh no more than a kilo. It's an international format designed to make it easier for universities to build small satellites and cheaper to launch them. The format was created around 10 years ago by Stanford University and California Polytechnic in the United States. It fixes limits on the weight and size of the satellites, but what goes inside them is up to each individual school.
Après, ce qui est à l'intérieur du satellite dépend de chaque université.
Igor's specializing in telecommunications, a vital part of the Swisscube. He's carrying out tests in the acoustics chamber.
The satellite will be sent into orbit, and its mission is to take photos of atmospheric light. The images will then be sent back to Earth. It's interesting because we can study the ozone layer, an important issue with all our current environmental problems.
80 universities across the world are taking part in Cubesat programs like this one, and more than 20 are already in orbit. It's a very professional mission. Teacher Muriel has 12 years' experience with NASA.
Notre but principal est éducationnel.
The main goal is to educate. It's by doing this kind of work that students will learn all the stages involved in developing a normal satellite. We try to stick to the type of satellites used by the European Space Agency and NASA. We want students to be able to build, launch and operate them.
With something like Swisscube, all the components must be proven to work well before the launch. Deborah and her teammate Noemi are checking that the telescope that goes with the camera is in good working order. It will film airglow, the luminous blanket in the planet's atmosphere that stops the night sky becoming completely black.
The most impressive part for me is the camera that will take photos of the airglow. It's a real challenge to fit such a camera inside such a small box alongside all the other components.
Making the Swisscube a success requires a lot of time and patience, as well as discipline and lots of testing. Nothing is easy for the students who don't have a great deal of experience. There are problems and challenges around every corner.
The part which caused me most difficulty was the rescaling and positioning of the antennae. Each time you had to put them in one place, simulate, go through the results, and then put them in another position. Re-simulate. It takes a long time and errors keep cropping up.
Working together and helping each other is key in building a functional satellite. And having fun together is also a vital part of the process.
We try to share ideas and it works well. It's very convivial and really nice to see each other as a team outside school. We organize barbecues together. It's a good atmosphere.
The planet's atmosphere awaits when the European launch vehicle Vega sends the satellite into space next year.
Pour moi, c'était un miracle. Un miracle, ça fait à peu près un an et demi.
It's been a miracle. We started the project about a year and a half ago, and what's been miraculous is watching the students evolve. Not all of them have had lessons in space science, and to see how they've matured in 18 months is incredible. They've taken on big responsibility and shown a lot of initiative. They've come a long way.
Et donc, c'est le miracle de les voir se transformer lors de ces projets.
Allumage Vulcain et décollage.
On launch day, I know we'll all be very stressed, but we'll be happy as well as nervous because so many people's dreams will have come true.
The European Space Agency will provide its Vega launch vehicle for Cubesats from several universities because it's aware that today's students are tomorrow's professionals.
L'industrie a une très bonne image de notre projet.
The industry thinks very highly of our project and wants to help us. In a way, the students become experts in this field after completing what is essentially a space mission. And for the industry, they become very capable future employees. I see my future in space science. I can use the knowledge that I've gained in this particular project as well as the wider aerospace knowledge I've picked up. Then there's the teamwork side of things. What I'd like to do is to be able to show other young people interested in space that it's possible to get into for both boys and girls.
The Cubesat project has enabled thousands of students from all over the world, not just to get a taste of space exploration, but to be part of a team that produces real results. It goes to show that reaching for the stars is not just an empty cliché, but a real possibility.
Et le plus beau sourire